Hi, hey, ho. You know what? I'm not going to go through all that. Good afternoon from London, England. Or should I say good morning or good evening. And welcome again to my match review. Um, yes, Manchester City 5, Arsenal nil. Minus 9 goals conceded, 3 defeats, and we're bottom of the freaking Premier League. This is the most hardest video that I'm going to record ever on a match review of Arsenal. Never in my entire life, nearly 30 years, yes, nearly 30 years, I've been supporting Arsenal, and we are sitting bottom of the Premier League after 30 games. Is this what this mug meant by saying trust the process? Josh Kroenke, you prat. You absolute... I don't even want to swear. We're sitting bottom of the league. Let that sink in. Our fan base accept this top four policy or this process or this excitement. Is this what you want? Is this what you're excited about? Is this what you trust? Because we're at the bottom of the league. Mikel whatever should be sacked this morning. In fact, he should have been sacked before last night, midnight. I'm fuming. I shouldn't be this angry. But trust me, I'm fuming. The club is broken from top to bottom. And I don't know if there's any repairing the damages. My word, the performance in that game. First 5-7 minutes, we got a rhythm going. We were quite sharp on the ball. Only to have one effort on goal. One effort on goal all 90 minutes. Now, when you look at that football team that was picked yesterday by Mikel whatever, they're a talented bunch of lads, but no talent in the defence. The back three was signed by Arsene Wenger. What is wrong? How on earth can Saliba not be in that team? How on earth Guendouzi does not even get into the squad? What has happened to this club? Mikel whatever, Edu, Vinay, Garlic, lock off today. Just lock off. You're simply not good enough. We're a joke of a team. We're a joke. We're in the relegation zone, bottom of it, the Premier League. Laughed at abundantly. I have to put up with sieves, emojis, etc. Mims. We are getting we're getting ripped the pee out of us. Seriously. The only saviour that I can hope and pray on is that Qatari royal family buying out Kroenke shares and getting rid of him and his idiot son, Josh. Clowns. We're run by clowns. People say David Dein was the start of it. Or maybe some will say Lady Nina Bracewell Smith was the start of it. I don't care who started it, where it started. I want Arsenal back. I want a structure to that team because I don't recognise the style of play. I don't understand the setup. And that's what happens nowadays. We're employing a novice, a yes man. That now needs to end. Man City tore us a new one. First half, after that 7th minute, they went in on us. They got control. They were quicker than us. Grealish and Sterling. Well, mainly Grealish. He had Chambers on his. Oh, he had Chambers on toast. Holding, absolute crap with a capital C. Absolute dog's crap. Chambers, I like him, but he was dog's crap. Kolasinac, he was on the verge of going back to Germany or Fenerbahce. And he's still an Arsenal player. He starts the last 2 games. How can that be possible? Tierney, disappointing game. Poor. I got love for Tierney. We all love Tierney, but he was poor. Cedric, another poor showing. Well, if he was poor against Chelsea, there's no chance in hell that it would end up being fantastic against Man City. No chance. Just no chance. Midfield, Mikel whatever's adopted son picking up the red card. And he signed for another 4 years because he was allowed to. He wanted to leave, but the board and Mikel whatever forced him into signing for another 4 years. And yet, he's meant to be the ideal partner for Thomas Partey when Partey is fit. Get over. Give over. Pulling the walls over my eyes. You ain't pulling the walls over my eyes. I ain't no fool. Aubameyang. Yes, there was a lack of service, but he did not do enough to warrant higher marks. He was missing again. Without further ado, let me go into the player ratings. Bernd Leno in goal. In fact, just bear with me. Get the substitute. Yep, I'm back again. Oh, why did I do that? Oops, here we go. Bernd Leno in goal. Yeah, I'm starting off with him. Now, there's no way I can fault him for any of the 5 goals. If not for him, we would have had a double figure scoreline. We're looking at possibly 10-0 in the Premier League. What Premier League team has ever lost 10-0? Arteta's broken the records for the most. He's broken records and he's killed us. For me, I'm gonna go. Yeah, where is it? Give me strength, God. There we go. Bernd Leno, I'm gonna give him a 6 for the outstanding saves he had to make just to not make the scoreline a lot worse. He contributed. So I'm going to give him a 10. Cedric Soares picked up a stupid yellow card out of position, which made Xhaka lose his brain to go and cover him. Yeah, he goes and cover him and then he loses his brain with a 2-footed tackle. It's a red card all day. Nowadays, you cannot tackle the way Xhaka does it, or the way he did yesterday. You cannot throw yourself in a 2-footed tackle. It was reckless and dangerous. He deserved to go. And I'll tell you something. The only positive is 3 games he's going to be missing for. You know what? I wish he was missing forever. With that being said, Cedric Soares, 1. Absolutely poor. Kieran Tierney on the other side, poor. It's the poorest I think I've ever seen him perform. Out of position. 4th goal. I think, the 5th goal. He could have done enough to stop Mahrez whipping in the cross on his strong foot. Show him down the line. And he done it again. When we lost 1-0 last season at the Emirates, he allowed Mahrez to cross the ball again. And he knows in training that Holding and Chambers and them man are shocking in the air. And he allows that cross to go in. Shocking performance. 1. Sead Kolasinac. Well, he was quite poor. But I'm waiting for Holding and Chambers to get through. I'm going to get through them, so bear with me. Sead Kolasinac, he shouldn't even be at the club. He should have been sold days and weeks. He should have been sold weeks ago. And more weeks ago. How the F is he at the club? My word, I'm going to swear. If I do, I apologise in advance to the young viewers, especially young children. But for me, Kolasinac a 2. Rob Holding, sweet FA. Absolute sweet FA for me. He gets a 0. Utterly useless. A joke. But some Arsenal fan says, well, we bought him for 2 million. Yeah? Arsene Wenger said, because we didn't pay 50 million for him, don't mean that he's not good. He's never been good enough for Arsenal. Positioning poor, reading of the game shocking. Everything about this guy is shocking. He completely he represents everything that's wrong with this football club. He is not better than William Saliba. Sorry. 0. Callum Chambers, 1. How can you allow Gundogan to score the first goal of the game with a header? You are much taller than him. How did you allow that to happen? With Rob Holding, you allowed Ferran Torres to outmaneuver him a yard. He fell for it because he was gambling and judging where the ball would be. He's got to follow his man all the way when the ball comes in. And the same with Chambers. He gets beat in the air. It's not the first time that's happened. We lost 3-0 to Liverpool. Diego Jota beat him in the air. For me, 1. Right, the midfield, 2. Martin Odegaard, anonymous. He was so anonymous. He had no effect in the game. Didn't do enough to take responsibility. I'm giving him a 1. Granit Xhaka, a dead 0. Oh, God, I hate this guy with a complete passion. I so hate Granit Xhaka with a complete passion. Yes, you heard those words coming out of me. DLG repping. I hate this guy with a passion. Seriously, I'll give anything and everything to get this guy out of our football club. Mikel whatever's adopted son. And I'm going to come on to your daddy later on. Granit, whatever you, Granit Xhaka, banker, the word beginning with W, that's what you are. You're the biggest W, see you next Tuesday, of a midfielder in Arsenal Football Club history. And I hate you. I damn well hate you. Dead 0. Emile Smith Rowe. In the beginning of that game, he was the only one who was trying. The only one who looked like he was trying. And then in the second half, I think after the Granit Xhaka sending off, it all changed. And he couldn't really get him much into the game. I'm going to give him a 3. Bukayo Saka, rubbish performance. Couldn't take any responsibility. Didn't see enough of the ball. He just couldn't get himself into the game. We love you, Bukayo Saka, but for me, you were rubbish in this game. Your performance was rubbish. You're getting a 1. Tough love pays off. And just remember this, it's tough love. And you, Emile Smith Rowe. And you, Kieran Tierney, because you three are young and you're our best performers. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, 1. Didn't see him at all. I can't even remember how many touches did he have of the ball. The only thing that he got right was putting on his Arsenal kit from top to bottom, the right way around. Other than that, he gets a 1. And God knows what he said in his post-match interview, but I will have a listen. Right, the substitutions who came on. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Mohamed El-Neni, and Alexander Lacazette. Lacazette, he came on in the fifth. No, El-Neni came on in the 46th minute at half time, more or less. All he done was run around the pitch, and run around the pitch some more. This guy can do all that, yeah, but without a purpose to go and win a tackle, to win the ball by sliding in with a solid tackle. Gets the ball, sideways passes, backwards. This guy is a good squad player and nothing else. Nothing more else. 2.5 for Mohamed El-Neni. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I feel sorry for him. He came on for Martin Odegaard. Didn't have any influence in the game at all. Not major influence. He literally tried to get into the game, but he couldn't. 3. Alexander Lacazette. He had a spell in that game where he was running at the Man City defenders, but they caught up to him. 2 of them caught up to him and got the ball of him. Other than that, a 3 for Lacazette. Right. Mikel whatever. The guy that should be sacked by midnight of last night. Another dead 0. And that's for adopting Granit Xhaka as your son. Seriously, you are pathetic. You are the most embarrassing novice of a manager that we've ever had in the club's history. You are tactically naive. You set up like a man who doesn't know what he's doing. You're out of your depth. Your setup is just embarrassing. And obviously, you rolled over because you are Pep Guardiola's bitch. Simple as. Get out of our club and do it today. Get the hell out of our club and take Edu, Vinay, Garlic, Dick Law, or I've got another name for that one. Take them all with you. Get out. Dead 0 for me. No. Minus 1,000, minus 1,000,000. That's how shocking you were. The ref, he done his job. Can't complain too tough. He done his job. The bookings on Suarez and Kolasinac were justified. Man City player was booked. Rodri. Everything that Man City did was on point compared to us. We are miles and miles and more miles behind Manchester City. We, after 10 games, if we are not out of that relegation zone, or after 20 games, we're not out of that relegation battle, Arsenal fans start to believe the unthinkable. Yes, relegation. And I'm saying that R word loudly and clearly. Relegation. Anyway, to the ref, I'll give him a 6.5. He had to do his job. Naughty tackles, challenges, pullbacks that had to be ironed out. And I thank you so much, referee, for sending off Granit Xhaka. That just shows you he's a liability. To think that we've got 4 more years of this, see you next Tuesday. To think that we've got 4 more years of this, the scum that he is. The failed Albanian that he is. Mikel whatever, you deserve the sack alone for that decision to award him a contract extension. And yet, Lucas Torreira, we could have done with more than Granit Xhaka. Get out of here, Mikel. Right, the fans, I'll tell you what, they were brilliant. I'm going to give them a 9.5. They were brilliant. Even when the 3rd and 4th goal went in, they kept celebrating amongst themselves. Well, let's say a huge majority of them. They were celebrating amongst themselves. Chanting, it kept going. And when the Arsenal players went over to apologise, I wish they had got a lot closer so the Arsenal fans can throw every object under the sun in their faces, because each and every one of them were poor. Or throw every abuse at them because they were so poor to a T, each and every one. Now we've got the international break. That's saved us from more humiliation, or should I say more violation. And for me, Norwich is the biggest 6-pointer at the Emirates the Emirates will ever see. Seriously, that's the biggest 6-pointer the Emirates will ever see. And if we don't get a result, my days. Banter FC in full effect for a long time, until the mess is being fixed. The only hope I've got is the Qatari family comes in and does what he wants to do. We are praying for this to happen. We are praying for Stan Kroenke to have a brain and use his sense and do the right thing. Yeah? For the love of your wife, for the love of your son, for the love of the people you care about, you sell up as the owner of Arsenal Football Club and pee off and take your son with you. I'm done with this ratings. Absolutely done with it. Guys, leave your messages. Yeah, whatever you want to say, leave it in the comment section below. Your messages, your views, your reaction to the game. If you went to the game itself, tell me what was said and tell me what was chanted, etc. Smash a thumbs up like button for me, yeah? Please help me by doing so. Make sure you share this channel all over the world. I want you to share this channel all over the planet, virally. And make sure your friends and relatives get hold of this. And saving the best to last, make sure you subscribe to the channel. DLG Repping, you're subscribing to me. Dele, here it is. Dele London Gooner, space, Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Before I go, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And as I always say, saving the best to last, of course. Thank you so very much for putting up with me. Take care of your friends, take care of your family, take care of yourselves, and stay safe. And a couple of days ago, or more than a couple of days ago, I had my COVID jab. So yeah, get your COVID jabs. And you can go to football. That's if you're a football fan. Otherwise, enjoy your day. And peace, love, and bless again. bun Arsenal and bun football. No, not bun football, but bun Arsenal. Please be nice.